If you enjoy this podcast, then be sure to check out Farm Small, Farm Smart Daily, where you can get your daily dose of farm wisdom. Tune in every day to learn the latest tips, tricks, and stories from the world of farming. Whether you're a seasoned farmer or just getting started, our podcast has something for everyone. Join us as we explore topics like farm business, crop planning, soil management, and tools and technology. Start your day off right with Farm Small, Farm Smart Daily, available on all major podcast platforms. Don't miss out. Subscribe today.
And I think if I can jump in there too, the other big challenge at the startup point for us, so now we're like growing a few successions of fast crops. Okay, we think we're understanding the seeders, the harvest process, wash and pack. The next big challenge for us, not having any business sense, was how much we're going to sell this for. And so I basically started a spreadsheet. I looked at the supermarket, the farmers market, local growers, Pure de Saint Jean Martin, prices everywhere, and pulled all that together and then looked across our crops and took some averages. And then the other thing that took a while to add in, once I got to know the restaurant industry and some chefs that were transparent, they shared the food aggregator, it's called Bidfood here, they shared their price list, and that's when I could match the industrial food system price, especially for salad, root veg, stuff like that, with the same price. Otherwise, you're just guessing. We used to sell radishes to restaurant for $6 a kg, and a sous chef said to me on delivery, "Can I ask how much we're paying for these radishes?" And I said, $6 a kilogram. And he laughed and he said, "We pay $22. And so how do you go from 6 to 22? You don't do that overnight. I was just like, I'm the fool. I'm giving it away. And here's some advice I got from other growers back in the day. Never want to hear from a customer that your food is too cheap. Twice a year, you want to have a complaint about the price. And I think if you're just hearing that, you're in the sweet spot.
Say you average out your local market, or when you did that, you come to an average price for radish is $6 a kg. That's average. So somebody's selling it for $3, somebody's selling it for $9. How'd you decide to price it at $6 versus $9 or $3? What was your thought on that of where you lie in the local price hierarchy?
Initially, in day one, I just, with the radishes, I just guessed. Once I had a bit more perspective, like the price list from Bidfood through the restaurant chain, I was able to start shifting. So radishes, we went from $6 to $12 to $14, $18 to $22, and we've sat at that now. We're coming into our 8th season after this winter. We haven't put our prices up since we started. Maybe at some point we will. We're getting more efficient at producing our food. And yeah, we're producing our baby carrot to restaurant. And it might sound like we're undercutting, but the price used to be $17.55 a kilogram. And we did that for 2 seasons. The next season we dropped to $15.50 because they're doing such good volumes. We've just got a gap in carrots now, and I've seen the industrial baby carrot coming in, and it's $25.50 plus GST. So that's $30 a kilogram. And the quality's not there either. I'm not going to lift my carrot price. I'm the one taking responsibility for having a gap in my carrot production. So there's some things that we know, not many crops, but some things we are a bit cheaper than the industrial pricing. Some things were a little more expensive in the supermarket, but same, the quality and the freshness and the shelf life, that I think that's our buffer in our price margin that we're able to offer.
You have a different view on customers because you're in New Zealand, I'm in the US. So what's your take on this? Roebuck Farm carrots are sitting there in a grocery on the shelf for, I'm making this up, $5.
Yep,
for the
it's
unit.
$5 for half a kg.
Okay, so $5 for half a kg. There's some other brand sitting there for $4 a kg. Random person comes in, doesn't know you, doesn't know the farm name. Do you find people are pretty, but maybe the sign says, hey, this is local, organic, whatever your sign says. And the other one just says carrots. Do you find that people over there are more price sensitive, or are they going to buy more with values, the average person?
The supermarket we're in, it's called Pack and Save. They're known for having not the biggest range, but the best price, the cheapest price. So in a town of 80,000, we have 23,000 people shopping here. So we've got a lot of people coming past our fridge, like 20,000 people. Every day on deliveries, because I'm stocking rotating, I'm getting thanks and praise, generally from mums who, excuse me, can I get into that fridge? I want to get some carrots for my kids. Oh my God, my kids are nuts on your carrots. I have them in their lunch and thank you so much. My kids are eating vegetables again. So we're $10 a kilogram. And the industrial, I call it the horse carrot, which is open air in big crates, is like sometimes $1.90 a kilogram. So we can be 2, 3, up to 5x on the pricing of our carrots. We sold every carrot we've ever put in the supermarket. And without talking about carrots for the next hour, because we've done a podcast on that, but the supermarket said to us that was the one crop when we stocked it initially. They said, we didn't think you were going to be able to sell carrots at that price in our store, but man, they're moving.
Hello, growers. Looking for a simple way to supercharge your diet with powerful nutrients? Meet broccoli microgreens. These tiny sprouts pack 10 to 100 times more nutrition than mature broccoli, making them a true superfood. With their mild flavor, broccoli microgreens can be added to any meal or smoothie, giving you a tasty health boost. They're easy to grow, ready in just 7 to 9 days, and thrive in various environments. Rich in sulforaphane, calcium, vitamin C, vitamin A, iron. They protect your cells and fight inflammation. Perfect for boosting your health goals or as a market crop. Start growing them today and experience the benefits. Get 100% organic, pathogen-tested and pathogen-free broccoli microgreen seeds at shop.moderngrower.co or using the link below.